Alright, here we go. Vinny SOB here. I was asked to do a tutorial video this is the, as you can see, the Wikinger European Theater of War mod version 3.1.5c. I'm using the Annihilation with the high zoom, which is pretty damn high. I like it. I'm taking on the Russians on easy. Now, for tutorial purposes, I've tried this now several times, and every time I try it, the computer decides to put up a fight. I don't get it. But at any rate, if you're new to the Wikinger mod, you can get it out of Steam Workshop or ModDB. It's outstanding mod. It's my personal favorite. If you liked Company Heroes 1, or if you were a fan of Blitzkrieg mod from Company Heroes 1, you'll see some of the similarities and why it's so kick-ass. But at any rate, you have sprint on all your troops, aside from machine gun teams and mortar teams, and anti-tank guns. But all your standard troops are going to have it. In your standard building, you're going to have these infiltrate. These guys, it says they're less well equipped and less motivated than German units. However, they can be effective when placed in cover or in numbers. These guys can actually get, I'll unlock one or open one, they can get the PPSH, captured PPSH, which makes them very effective at close range. They do have a grenade as well. You have your standard SS Grenadiers here. These guys are really medium to long range troops. As you can see by the weapon unlocks, they can get the G34, you can get 2 of those. You can get an MG34. They don't have anything really too great for up close. So, and it even says their medium and long ranges are effective. So these guys, when you get the money, can get the PPSH, and they can get rifle grenades as well, which are pretty damn handy. I put this on easy because I did not want to be getting attacked and have to be fighting my butt off the whole time trying to go over some of this stuff, and that's unfortunately what has happened. So let's see. Up here. So main building. Now in here you'll see 3 trucks came out. They just come out in the beginning and they're waiting for you, and if one gets blown up, another one will come out automatically. You don't have to purchase it. So out of your main building, you have, like I said, the infiltrate guys, the SS Grenadiers. You have a medic, MG34 team, MG42 team, which is really good, and they can even hurt vehicles, which is good. You have 2 different scout cars. You have the type with the auto cannons, then you have the type with the machine gun. You have a Kuba wagon, a transport vehicle, and a supply truck. And I better build some more guys here. Team out. Oh, they're flanking me with their building troop. Yeah, I guess I can't.
Heavy machine gun team ready for battle.
Here. But so let's see. Does this have windows? It does. Okay. So at any rate, you have your standard troops, alright? Doctrine does not change the troops in the initial building. It doesn't change any weapons. These are what these guys get. They do have anti-tank grenades. These, by the way, these SS Grenadiers. They can definitely do some damage. If you get a couple of these guys together, you can use them in mass and whip grenades on them. It's pretty effective. These guys are facing the wrong way. You always want to check that because they have a tendency to do that. Face in a direction that makes no sense. Not sure why. It looks like I need to take this road to be able to use this fuel. But I'll do that in a second here. How much more rush needs? These guys up. Okay, so what do we have here? Do I have enough for a second building? I do. So as you can see, you have your other couple of trucks, as you normally would, and you can see what standard units are in them. So the next truck, your standard troop is going to be your Fallshirmjager troop, your tank, anti-tank squad, vehicle crew, an officer, and a pack gun. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this thing up. This probably isn't the best place to put it. Ah, they're not taking this. Yes, they are. To the wall. As you can see, even though I have enough money to maybe afford some of this, I cannot unlock it away from the base. So that's different than... oh shit. And other stuff too, because... another mod I play a lot, I really like, is Blitzkrieg mod, and I'm not Blitzkrieg was the same way, but like Spearhead, for example, you can unlock your weapons no matter what. They're timed, and it takes a while to unlock. This is instantaneous. I don't know why they're doing so much damage. I'm in green cover, they're not any cover. And I have long-range weapons, so this makes no sense. Whatever. Anyway. Put a PPSH on this guy. And we just get a little bit more of a foothold here, and then we can go over some more stuff. Yeah, I mean, I have tons of manpower. I just don't have any. In fact, let me just kick out a Kuba wagon, just get some more stuff out there. And really what I need is engineers, which I do not have until I get my second building done. You do get a pretty, you know, these troops are pretty versatile that you start with. They're good at close or long range.
Scout vehicle ready.
So, you know, it's not really too bad, but you can't, like, you know, you don't have engineers early on until you get your second building.
Crew, stand ready. This time, go easy on the clutch.
Okay, so we're gonna put a second building up. We're gonna start off, as I said, we've gone over what's in its standard stuff. Move it up here. It's a pretty dangerous place to put it, actually, because it has no cover here, but I'm putting it there because there we go. That's what it's in there.
We've lost a squad of infantry.
This PPSH is really dangerous, man. No, don't worry about that. Just get there. I lost a squad, probably the one that's sent over here. So this thing's going and doing its thing. I just wanted it kind of in the middle of the map. Flame troopers, machine guns make quick work of those.
Secure the vehicle. Location
This
set.
up,
Begin conversion.
and I will move this
Wagen
up.
ready.
Oh shit!
Men, prepare
Is
yourselves.
that a scout?
The half-track is shooting at us.
I do not have anything to fight this half-track with. Whoa, where you going, stupid?
Red clear strike zone.
Yeah,
Disengage!
Stupid.
Light vehicle destroyed.
All right, let me get that machine gun on these guys. And I need to get an MG42 team in this house here, because I think it has a guy that does.
Mobile command has been set.
Okay,
The
so
static
this thing's
force is now in
finally up.
operation.
So you can see, before you pick a doctrine, you don't have a whole lot of options in here. I'm going to make this a retreat point. And I really...
Let's go.
Now let me get some anti-tank troops out of here.
Men, eyes up. Use granata. Men are focused already.
Nice.
We've received a field promotion. Incoming! Enemy fighters!
Enemy fighters, not good. Let's get the hell out of here. Now, they may have like picked that area to attack. You see,
Forward elements report and infantry
if you
unit
notice, there were no indicators that something was coming, which is pretty cool. So you don't get like stupid flares dropping, showing. Now, fortunately, I don't have any anti-air. It's a weakness with these guys
Prepare for combat.
early on.
Receiving
So if you look at the
effective
next building, you can see they have a light tank, a mortar half-track, a regular half-track, and an ambulance. And if you look at the final vehicle, the truck, you get a flak panzer, which is your Ostwind, which is super important because that's the only anti-air you have. So you're gonna want to get your stuff up quick. You get a Stug. I think you get a Panzer IV with that shoots the crap shells that are great against no good against tanks, but against infantry they're good. Vehicle or placements, and you get a regular Panzer IV. I need to hurry up and start putting these things up because I need to get the Ostwind out. Until that Ostwind comes out, I'm going to just be chewed up by their tanks or by their planes, and they will just eat me alive. So I have no vision over here. So you saw what the basic stuff was. So now, like the old Company of Heroes 1, and they're going to have a fourth in here eventually for all of these too. We're going to go with the Fallshirmjager because I've done a video on it, so it's what you want to see.
will be here.
And you're going to see what the, this Luftwaffe Fallshirmjager,
Crew stand ready.
what it does here. Let's move this up here. Damn it. Back, picture. Health.
Stay close when we cross into enemy lines.
So you can see how high the zoom is, which is really good. It takes away some of the detail of the map. Like on this map, it doesn't matter much, but some of the maps that are really detailed from up far it makes it kind of like foggy, because you don't have to have it as high of a zoom that as I do. Put these guys in ambush. You can also have them in ambush, have them creep around, which is really nice.
Command half-track has been permanently established as a static post.
Okay, so now that we've picked Luftwaffe, you can see my Pioneers finally pop up. You get your Assault Panzer Grenadiers, which you can put like a Panzer Shrek on them, and some other stuff. Make them a little more powerful. You get your Sniper. You do get a Infantry Support Pack gun, and the vehicle crew I can't open yet because I want to put the armor thing up. But there's two special troops as well, which are these elite light infantry, these mountain warfare guys, and the 600 SS Fallshirmjager battalion, which have flamethrowers and some STG-44s. So they're really, great for assaulting. So those are some of the things you get there. Now, did I send my other truck? Thought I did. Let's see. I did. Where is it though? I don't know where I sent it. Okay, it's over here. So here, as I said, even by picking this, there's nothing here. I mean, I can get a light tank. There's really, they lack in the light vehicle department with this particular doctrine. I mean, it lacks really bad.
Ready for action.
Let's get this last one up, and it's again probably not the smartest idea to put your stuff up front like this, because the tank comes, it's done. But this will act as an anti-aircraft gun, and it will fight off troops that try to flank. That's why I'm going to put it
That
there.
territory needs to be secured.
Plus, it'll lock that area
Ready
down.
for action.
So your Pioneer is pretty cool. You get the, either your anti-mine removal stuff or your flamethrower. And one thing you can do, since you don't have early anti-air, you can build flak emplacements. You can build 2 of them and have 2 on the map. So I'm going to put one right here. It should help. Actually, it'd be better probably back. Nah, I don't know if we'll be able to see through trees. Let's just put it right here. That will help take out planes. Now you cannot set it to anti-air mode, which I'm hoping they fix that at some point, or maybe not. Maybe it's better that you don't have to switch between them. I don't know really. sure. Alright, so a tank will start pounding that from way back here. So I'm going to sneak these guys over here. Everything's still setting up. Got my light tank.
Let's get moving.
Yeah, put it up right away and it's already firing. That's what I like to see. So, but it did not shoot at the planes. You know, it was too busy shooting at other shit. So I lost infantry unit. Again, you can't set it to anti-air mode. It's really kind of sucks. It's shooting at the plane now. Nope, it's shooting at something else. So.
The command vehicle has gone static. HQ operations now underway.
Suppressive fire! Suppressive fire!
Okay, that also gave us some nice treat these guys. I never made this thing good. So now that this thing's up, first things first, let's get our Ostwind out. And it's still relatively early game and I have all the bases down, I guess. But, you know, I'm also really not being attacked. I'm surprised they didn't take this thing out.
Excellent shot!
There you go, just hold them off. These guys are no longer cloaked. Now they are. So you saw what happened here. So you get these new troops. Now I have to unlock these in the tech tree. Which, as I said, I picked Luftwaffe, and I give you different tracks. You have a vehicle track, you can start here, you can work on your planes. My munitions aren't really high enough to be playing with that, and my fuel's not really high enough for vehicles. You can go down your specialized troops track, which I am going to probably do, but first, you can hit the little info thing. I'm going to get the elite forces, get an automatic added bonus when they drop. I'm going to drop these mountain guys, and I'm going to drop the Fallshirmjager, and I'm going to drop the airborne Fallshirmjager. So, and what the hell, we'll go with the, this is the munitions drop, because I don't have very high munitions, so it might not hurt to have those dropped in. Okay, so I have that built over there. These guys up. See, now we can build machine gun nest, barbed wire.
Disembark!
Ah, there we go. They already have a tank on them. These guys are cloaked, and they did not fire at this. Now they will. Now burn them. Back to where you were. We're gonna go up here. We're gonna put an anti-tank mine right up in the front. Something's going on over here, it looks like. Fusiliers are shooting at me. Those guys are back in the cloak mode. Tank mine's done. We're gonna put an anti-personnel mine over here. Oh, never mind. We're just gonna retreat. God damn it, didn't get a chance to. Yeah, for somebody having the submachine guns, those guys do pretty well. Those Fusilier guys, or whatever the hell they are for the what's it called? The Russians. Okay, now you can see that these two troops are unlocked. So I have a lot of manpower. I'm gonna go ahead and unlock one of these special mountain troops. I'll get one of these special guys here. I'll also unlock a sniper.
Combat unit ready.
Okay, now I'm gonna get a tank. Oh wait, I built my Ostwind. Where the hell did it go? Definitely need this. And
Fallschirmjager are combat
It's
ready.
close. Put it up over here.
Proceed forward.
Sometimes it helps to have 2 of those out there.
Enemy infantry! Squad, shut it.
Okay, so you can see these mountain troops. They can get an airdrop of a gun, which I don't have unlocked yet. They can get the MG34, so they're good at keeping people away, and they can get Panzerfaust 100. So they can, you know, they're pretty versatile. I don't know if they cloak or not. I think they might. I don't think you can make them cloak, but I think they, when they're in cover, but we'll find out. Damn it. Oh, their cover got destroyed. Fall back.
Standing by.
Put the Ostwind in anti-air mode, and you're gonna see, like, it builds up around it, gets bushes on it, they cover it with bushes to make it look like it's part of the landscape, which is absolutely outstanding. Alright, so you see these guys are cloaked just sitting still by this cover by the base. So these are the 600th SS Fallshirmjager, and they're already a 2-star. I did that unlock. Give them a flamethrower. They have STG 44s. They come with a Panzerfaust 100, so they're a pretty deadly troop. These guys are pretty damn deadly. Before I go any further, let me get another MG42 team out because I need to get some kind of cover on this side over here in the center. And I know I have this gun here, but it can only shoot in one direction at once, and I'm really kind of hoping it takes on planes more than anything.
Heavy machine gun group are ready for action.
There's a window there, so that should work. You might notice there's not a whole bunch of unlocks and crap for most of the guys, which I like. You know, there's a few troops that are kind of general purpose, and there's a bunch of different crap you could do with them, you know, or if they're long range, you know, like I had like 2 unlocks for the one group of guys. But at any rate, you know, I like that. Like, the troops are very specialized, and I think that's much cooler than having a bunch of troops that do a whole bunch of stuff. These guys are pretty tough. Oh shit. Is that an IS-2 already? It is. I am not prepared for that. I might move some stuff here. And just try to get in the ass. Well, it walked into the hornet's nest, so it probably won't last too long. And just Shrek it. Out of control. Yeah, that was a stupid move on their part. Get my... Excuse me. I bet I can reinforce from the same territory. So now let's move these guys up again.
Keep your heads down and be ready to move.
I definitely want to take over more of the map because they have too much money right now. Man, hurry up. The base is right there. This section's not a very large map. Alright, so these Fusiliers want to attack me, so I'm going to sprint up on them. I could throw smoke and cover my advance, but I'm just going to burn them out. You see how tough these guys are. Oh shit, I didn't kill all the flamethrower guys. And they'll burn now. Nice. Let's take this while I'm at it. Some mountain troops over here. These guys up here have them hide again.
Capture complete. No enemy activity. Watch the flanks.
These guys are badass. Look, they're healing and everything. And I'm going to take their flamethrower. Give myself an extra flamethrower. Alright, things are looking good finally. Okay, so we've kind of seen what's in here. You've seen all these units used before. You can only get one sniper. I'll build an officer too just to show you what he does. Yeah, you get your pack, your small pack.
An officer has reported for duty.
Oh shit, flame tank is bad. And these guys are high level. I do not want to lose them. Sprint up on these boys. Oh wait, their turret's turning. Panzerfaust. Nice. Alright, get him back over here. What is this? Like a dugout? Let's move the mountain troops up here.
Secure that territory.
These guys here, they should go invisible. My anti-tank troop healed up real quick. The reason I brought the officer was to show you this. I'm just going to bring him over here. What's this? Okay, if I get an MP40, I can also get an STG. And I'll get the health. Sprint. The reason I brought him was because when you get these tank crews laying around, which it doesn't hurt to usually have one or two maybe for repairs and manning guns and crap. But you can use this officer and just withdraw him. Alright, what happened? So then you withdraw, you get your money back. Alright, so there we go. Let's get these guys back up here.
Don't stop for threats. We must get to that position. Klar.
Another tank.
Defensive fire only.
Enemy Panzer!
Yeah, any day. Come on, you got more than two. Fire it in the next round.
Enemy Panzer engaging. Storm the area.
Yeah, these guys are tough. Oh, not against me. Yeah, shot him down. Yeah, these guys are pinned now, so I'm gonna get them out of here. These guys in cloak mode. Let me just build another one of these damn anti-tank. These guys won't do very well by themselves up there.
Achtung, ready yourself.
They're level 4, so they should be okay. Now, why not bring in these airborne Fallshirmjagers? You can take these airborne Fallshirmjagers and you just drop them anywhere. Dangerous to drop them in the dark, so I'm going to drop them here where I can kind of see.
Strike force is inbound. Target identified. Drop zone marked.
So you see, the first plane comes by and drops smoke. The second plane comes and drops the Fallshirmjager and a crate with their extra weapon in there for them, the Panzerfaust. So it's really cool. They can't really be targeted because of the smoke right off the bat. You can unlock 2 of their cool MG Fallshirmjager 42 things, so I'm gonna, and you can reinforce these guys, which I'll show you in a bit once they get hurt. But and so let's bring a tank squad up here on the side.
Enemy Panzer engaging!
Oh shit! These guys, Panzerfaust.
Airborne assault is now available. Stukas and Fallshirmjager are ready.
Just run up and burn them. Screw it.
One of our forward structures has been destroyed.
your own fire.
Go! Get out of here!
So they killed my pioneers. Let me get another set of those real quick. So these guys can get 2 of these. Pretty deadly.
Quickly. Defensive fire only.
Pioneer Cooper is ready
There's
for
another
action.
one that you can make these guys creep around like right up into the base if you want, which is pretty
Ready
cool.
yourself for orders. Do not stop for threats. We must get to that position. Klar?
Achtung! Ready yourself.
Come on.
Fallschirmjäger at full strength. Point security up. Move out.
God damn it. No, get back.
Target them with grenades!
Bird them out. Let me grenade them. There you go.
Move! Schnell!
I need something to hide in.
Follow me! Let's go!
Take this Fallshirmjager up here.
When on target, be ready for possible counter assault.
Yeah, it was stupid of me to run those troops up there without having help. Anyway, the last thing I brought up was a sniper. Oh shit, they hit. What is it? A truck over there? Something's over there.
Copper back to full strength.
Oh, never mind. They're seen.
Ready!
They're cloaked. These guys are now cloaked. Those guys are cloaked. Nice. Camouflage, whatever. So, I bring my other anti-tank squad up here.
Only use defensive fire behind the enemy lines.
Now I'm going to show you how these guys can reinforce. It's pretty cool. So you don't have to build beacons or any kind of crazy stuff. You just click this, smoke reinforce, it drops smoke, and you can just sit here and click the reinforce button. And it's really cool. You can only have one of these guys on the field at once, though. So it's just something to think about, because they will go up a level pretty quick typically because they're really badass, but you can only have one at a time. Alright, so the sniper. So you can see you can get the health thing upgraded, his wounds, and then this particular sniper, and it depends on the country. Some have like sniper aces, some have multiple different weapons you can upgrade to. This guy has a 4x zoom. You can upgrade if you want it. You don't have to use it. It uses regular zoom. Germans have really good snipers. Russians have a good sniper team. And again, you can make these guys invisible and sneak them like right up into the base. And if you don't want them to shoot, you know, they can't shoot while they're moving. But you'll see here when I put the scope on, like how the vision, you can see how far out he can fire too, so it's pretty kick-ass. So what I'll do is put the scope on, and you can see he's invisible, make him face that way, and look at how far he can see with that scope, so it's pretty badass. So it's a cool vision piece, and again, you can sneak these guys. I couldn't make two. It'd be nice to have one over here to be able to see into the base better. I guess I can still see if something's coming that way. Anyway, so that's that. We've looked at all that. I didn't build any scout cars, but I mean, you've seen all that stuff. The second building, we've looked at all of that. I've built everything. I am going to build one of these in case I need it. One of these little packs, I'm sorry, what's it called? It's to drop mortars if I need it. I'm not going to build any of the 3 half tracks, don't need them. And although when you build the ambulance, you can make it a retreat point, and you can reinforce from it and stuff, so it's actually pretty cool. And heal your troops, of course. And then the little tank, which already had been blown up. It's an IS-2. They were closed. Yeah, there you go. So they must have got the first hit. That's why it came in hard. weapons on their tank crew. Burn those guys. Anyway, so do not want to lose these guys. What I do want is to come up here, and I want to put some mines down.
Execute order.
Should always probably have 2 engineers, pioneers, whatever. So let's go to the final building here. As you can see, you can build the rocket pack, which is cool. You can put it in buildings and stuff, fire out of buildings. You can build the big giant, you know, the Pack 40, which is pretty kick-ass. Of course, we know about the Ostwind, and you know, your original stuff that you could get was you can get the Stug 3 late version. You know, it's decent. You can get the Panzer 4 infantry tank, and that's really it. Everything else has to be either unlocked by this, which I'm going to do now. It's the, well, first let me get an anti-tank on it. Then I'll do the heavy Panzer post-activation to go into unlock heavies. But either way, we're going to go into the, I have all these points built up. Your normal Panzer 4 is unlocked through here. The next thing you're able to unlock is the Jagdpanzer, and then you can get the Panther. So those are the 3, you know, vehicles you can unlock. As far as your planes go, you have your for the Luftwaffe, you have your Recon, of course. You have an infantry strafe. You have a Stuka bomber that knocks out a point that they own or that you own. It'll actually knock it out, so they can go recapture it, but it makes it uncaptured. And if people are capturing it, it'll kill them. It's a big Stuka dive bomber. You have your cannon strafe, which is for tanks. You have tank bombs, and I don't have enough points to unlock anymore. But now I have some planes, and that's really, you know, you need munitions, obviously. And I haven't gone around and been building anything. You know, any munitions depot stuff or anything, but you can, and obviously you need that stuff to be able to use planes consistently. A weakness, like I said, besides not really having any early cheap anti-air, again, you can build those once you get a Pioneers out of your second building. You can put up these flak cannon things. Otherwise, you're waiting until you get an Ostwind, which, that's, you know, it's, you're waiting a little bit, plus it's expensive, so if you lose it, you're screwed. Alright, so we have this little pack here. I'm going to bring it somewhere where it won't be extremely vulnerable. It's all pretty vulnerable. I'll bring it back here behind these bushes so they won't be able to see it. You know, since the computer doesn't lay mines, I'm not too worried about it. We'll get a Pack 40, and I'm going to bring it over here. Because it looks like they're not coming around this backside vehicles, so put that over there. I will have it focus on vehicles, and then I'll cloak it when it gets there. I'm going to hurry up and come back over here. And I am going to build another one of these flak emplacements because they like to try to blow this thing up first. So it works well. And it's going to give me some more vision. Get the tank mine here. A bunch of them. And where was my other set of engineers? Oh, they're building this. Okay. Alright, 2 more points. We're just gonna do the Stuka thing, and then I'm just gonna use it and blow this thing up, even though I don't have to. The dive bomber. So let's see, they own this one. Just show you. I'll hit it with this. Hopefully it won't blow up my mines. It's kind of a waste. I just want to show you what happens. So, there you go. It knocked it out. So they don't own it anymore.
Achtung! Prepare for action!
Alright, these guys came and helped. That was kind of cool. Just because I want to be able to show you everything else, I'm not going to be playing around. I'm going to go ahead and just put an MG nest here in case any guys come through this way.
This is it.
See if I can capture this. Right here. I doubt it. There's probably a machine gun nest facing out from their base, but let's see. And while I'm doing that, I will put down some anti-infantry mines.
Anti-personnel mines here. Amerikanische Panzerwaffen!
Oh, the pin. Yeah, so like I said, it might be something from their base.
Ready!
I don't have any smoke barrage or anything. Alright, I'm just going to retreat them. They got the first mine down. This thing's up. Put an MG42, which can hurt light vehicles, which I like.
Good and ready to move. Make good your weapon.
Alright, so you've seen a bunch of the stuff now. I'm also, what I'm going to do here, these guys can't do it. Some of the guys that can build
Upgrade has
actually cloaked, like camouflaged,
Execute orders.
you know, trench, so that you can camouflage, which is cool, so they can't see it. These guys can't build it. Defensive doctrine, I think, can, and some of the others, but these particular pioneers cannot.
Achtung! Ready yourself!
Alright, so none of these guys can creep.
Ready to move. Structure is up.
I don't really want to move this guy. I like his scope. Seeing all the way down there, I wish I could build another one, honestly.
The battle is about to be relocated.
Go try to take this. I'm just gonna leave these. I was gonna put the, what's it called in there, the tank guys, but hopefully not. And one bad thing is sometimes they can use that stuff against you, like the enemy will jump in your trench. Yeah, let's see.
Area secure.
I don't know which tank mine's better, honestly. This Teller or the Regal. I'm not sure which one's actually better.
Good work, men.
Neither of them seem to do too much, to be honest with you. I mean, they might hurt it, but you know, I would assume that you'd be able to blow the tracks and stuff. You don't see a bunch of that in this game. So, all right. So we've looked at all that stuff. So now you can see I have some more options here. I do have a standard Panzer IV-H. I have the Panther, which I'm going to build one, and I have the Jagdpanzer. So yeah, those can be pretty goddamn handy. You're going to need them, especially against IS-2s. This is on easy though, so obviously, as you can see, they are not really putting up a fight, which is nice. And other than that, there's not much left to unlock. I'm going to have to get into a fight to show you the rest, but you do have this HMG 34 and the League 18, and I'll unlock that. And what else is left? Is that it? No, I have quick capture, and I have the battle group, which is cool. All right, so now that League 18 thing, certain troops can have it dropped. Now, if you look, these mountain troops, now this is unlocked here. I could drop one of these League 18s, and what it is just one of those assault infantry guns. And these guys can get the Raken Roofer, which is basically the, I know I'm saying it wrong, there's the League 18. But what that is the like the anti-tank vehicle. it's like a rocket vehicle that you can put in buildings and stuff. Unfortunately, I don't know how to face it when it's in a building. That's the crazy thing. Like, I've not been able to figure that out. So let's just stick it here on the side. It's not going to be at full health. You know, actually, I'll retreat it. It is something that you can retreat, which is cool. These guys, as you know, I can go ahead and just drop smoke and reinforce them. Now, these guys can do the evasive action, so I'm actually going to move them forward once they're fully healed. Here's your Panther. You know, these are badass. This is the Panzer D. It's less armor than the A and G, but it's still a great tank. So it's not the best Panther out there, but it'll do the trick. Put your
Upgrade completed.
different upgrades on it.
Order received. Head.
So I saw an enemy Panzer. There it is. It's only a T-34. No big deal. See, these guys were hidden, so they did a number on it right off the bat, and they're gonna kill it here any second. And they're in great green cover, so even an explosive round probably won't get them. As a matter of fact, they're going after my Pioneers, so I don't know why. Good time to use my anti-tank strafe and get these guys the hell out of there because it's a flame tank. Where is my plane? Completely missed the other one. Yeah, this isn't gonna last very long. They must have known I was fixing my rocket back here.
One of our forward structures has been destroyed.
So I got an upgraded Panther. I'm gonna bring it up here. I'm gonna take this thing and hide it back here because this is gonna burn it for sure.
We need to move. Achtung, ready yourself. Achtung.
This forward. These guys back out.
Follow me. They're heading out.
Flamethrowers work on flame tanks. This Panther will get cooked by that flame tank. Because that thing has some really ridiculous range. Not as bad as like the Crocodile. But because this is a historically, it's supposed to be historical mod, historically accurate, the way armor works is outstanding. It's not like the other games. This other mods are so
Attack! Regroup! Panther taking fire! Taking fire!
these guys.
Relay orders! Fire! Totem!
Oh shit.
Fire! Out of the strike zone! Fire!
Damn it, I took engine damage. Goddamn it, tanks.
Forward! Push forward! Strike!
I do have a... If they move forward, I'm not going to break cover with these guys.
Fire on them! Contact! Enemy fire!
He can't reach me from there, so now he's screwed because his engine's hurt.
This is it! Heavy Panther destroyed!
These guys will retreat.
This is it! Prepare for orders.
My Fallshirmjager back over here.
That means you two here.
Get this rocket thing over here too. I'm guessing... Oh, never mind. That's bad. Because
We move to that position.
Panther, you got a turn, buddy.
Get us moving! Panther under attack!
Oh boy.
Move it!
Cooked.
Move
It's got its ass to me, but... Oh, thank God. Oh, this thing gets smoked. Yeah, that rocket blew a hole in the ice and sank that thing. What luck. So we're just going to keep it over here. Apparently that worked out pretty damn well. Put it to attack tanks only. And camouflage it. I would like to have something a little better than yellow cover in front of it, but it is what it is.
Crew, get ready. Move us on, bud.
Panther back. Look at that. Just in time. And that T-34 can't really hurt it. I mean, can, but not, most likely not. I have no idea what's taking so long to turn that gun. Ah, they killed my sniper.
We've lost a squad of infantry.
Alright, let's bring out the Jagdpanzer. Put this mother over here, facing crooked.
Get us to that position.
It's pretty deadly, it'll do some damage. Where the hell? Yeah. I want another sniper because I want to be able to see. And see, there was one of the times where I didn't have my anti-tank troops hidden up there like they normally would be.
Advance with report.
And they really like to go after those placements. Now here's another cool thing I'm going to do with this Panther. I'm going to put bushes on it. There's like a cool bushes upgrade they've done with this. Doesn't give you the bonus, like the attack bonus, but it conceals it, makes it look like bushes, so it doesn't look like a tank. I don't know how it affects like the mini map or anything. I'm not really sure, and it's still a new mechanic, so I don't really know, what's going to happen with it. But yeah, it's bazooka. Let's go get that. And you remember, I had mines over here like crazy, and they just must have went right through them. The mines don't seem to do a ton of damage. Oh man, these guys can build a bunch of shit? No, that's not good. These guys are gonna chew them a new ass. These Fallshirmjager are badass at close or long range. Man, these guys are tough. They're already at level 5. So these guys are in the bushes. I'm gonna give these guys the actual camouflage nets. Tell them to attack the troops. Let's see what else. I think I've shown you just about most everything. Yeah, you've all seen these other vehicles before. I guess it doesn't hurt to have a Panzer IV. But I have 6 points, so now I can unlock this, which is the 2 veteran Panther Gs and a Kuba wagon from the 1st Fallshirmjager Panzer Division. Hermann Göring. So there you go. And quick capture, and that's everything. But the cool thing is you get to kind of pick your path. If I would have had a lot of munitions off the bat or focused on that, I would have went for planes right away. Because then you can keep dropping this munitions. And there's ways to do it. What's this? Oh, that's that support gun I never picked up. Alright. So I'm gonna sneak these guys over here. Oh shit, see, I have no support for these guys. Goofing around talking, I don't have my shit together here.
Enemy up! Flanking attack! Enemy fire! Take cover! Move! Neutralized!
Actually, just gave me something to hide behind. Thanks, idiots. Alright.
Area secured.
Put these guys. I'm moving forward into this building. They really don't seem to want to attack on the left. Even if they do, man, there's some high-tech troops over there that should do some damage. Alright, so I just don't have enough money for some of this, the last couple, like the battle group, which is 1800, so I'll just save up here and get it. I'm guessing what they'll do is they will attack me before I can, so that I have to spend money. Because they seem to like doing that shit.
This is what we're trained for.
So, these guys are invisible right now, as you can see. I'm just gonna walk them right up to the base.
Use cover. This is not a combat patrol. Defensive fire only. Move out.
I have too much stuff left to hold anything.
Move quickly. Defensive fire only. Fallshirmjager, pinned down!
Shit, something pinned me. Something seized me.
Ready!
Something seized me. I'm not sure how. Looks like it's this machine gun nest, but I'm not sure how it sees me.
Get down! Get down!
Must have some kind of spotter or something right
Send
here.
orders! Rückzug! Fall back! Incoming
Troops
fire!
ready. Prepare to advance.
Enemy killed!
Yeah, they don't have shit, so I can walk in. First thing to do is do this and blow up their little weapons cache they made over there on the. But yeah, I definitely need to get this thing back to full strength before I go screwing around and running in their base, because an IS-2 will cut me up pretty fast, especially because it's a Panzer. It's like the D model, so it's not the most. It's not the best of the best when it comes to,
Come on. Execute orders.
you know, when it comes to being a Panther.
Anti-tank mine is set. This is what we're trained for.
MG-34 heavy machine guns are now available.
These stupid ass teller mine. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't seem like they're. I don't know which mines work well, because none of them really seem to, honestly. That's something I want to talk to the mod team
Orders
about.
complete.
Like, I remember in old Blitzkrieg mod, you had a mine, dude. I mean, it tore your tanks to shreds, blew your track, your guy was disabled. I mean, it's just, you know, that's what mines are there for. If you got the munitions and the time to put them down, they should definitely disable your tank. Unless it's, you know, like the weaker mines that are specific for light vehicles and stuff, because they're, you know, they're cheaper and stuff.
Retrieve that weapon. Go.
These guys can fit a bazooka. You know, well, that's, you know, that's a little different. But if you've got crap that's designed to take out big tanks, there's no reason why it shouldn't.
Right there. AT mine integral. Right there.
I'm gonna put up a fucking minefield. Excuse my language. I just don't understand why these things don't work.
Right there. Get it up. Stand. AT mine integral. Right there. Structure is up.
Another little 10 mines. Alright, so this Panther's good. It will not move with the bushes on, so. What up?
Loose gear. Move out, driver.
Let's go. Guards at the ready.
Sneak these guys up a little bit too. I'm
Occupy the
gonna
trench.
sneak them. I'm just gonna run them up
Enter
here.
position. Schnell. Take position in the trench.
Structure is up.
Panther taking fire.
Missed.
Target killed.
Something else did not. So,
Execute.
oh,
Execute.
this guy. So, I can call in the battle group now. There's the money. So, I'm just gonna call it in right here. What the hell?
Kugelwagen ready. Panther ready for action. Enemy attacking. Field promotion.
What do we have here? There we go. Missed.
Good hit.
Good night. This thing got it. These Ag Panthers are
Stand by,
deadly,
crew.
man. And because they get that big bonus for being hidden, and that's what's so great about them. All these hidden troops get big bonuses when they fire.
Attack! Attack! We need the fire! Panther, ready to fire!
These underpants are fire. I lost one. Oh, well,
Panther, under attack! Ready!
oh, it's this stupid plane. Did they blow up my anti-air? No.
Hit!
It's just taking
Obtain
its
field
time.
Promotion!
That's why I said sometimes it's better just to have two of those damn things. Because it is so goddamn annoying to have your shit blown up when you have anti-air out. I don't think they won't be able to see over that. Alright. Got my sniper. Put him back together. Just gonna stick him right inside this foxhole with these other guys. Alright, so here we go.
For action.
2 level 1 G Panthers.
Combat unit ready.
And I
Ready
have a
for
Kuba
action.
wagon.
Prepare for combat.
That has 2 Fallshirmjager in it.
Understood.
Yeah, man, look at that. These Kuba wagon and Fallshirmjager dudes. Get back in there.
We're ready to move.
Use you for some vision.
Keep the RPM up. I don't want to get stuck. Infantry attacking!
Now, of course, I did not put...
Ready for... Get us the fuck out of here! Under attack!
No. So, sniper. Let's put that first robot.
I need medical attention!
Of course, my sniper is facing backwards for some stupid reason. Doesn't look like he is, but he's not seeing.
Out of the trench! March!
No.
Attention! Ready yourself up!
There
Lock
we go.
bones! Make safe and prepare!
Alright, you go visible. Shit. There we go, get behind the tree. I don't know if you'll be able to see from behind the tree. It's gonna be interesting. We'll find out, right?
Crew, stand ready!
Kubel for
I'm
some
ready.
vision.
Go!
He's seeing alright. He's looking at that. Shooting at that. I won't want to see that. I want you to see this. There's nothing there. Alright. Can't use your planes, as I said, in the base. I do have this little artillery gun, and I have another one on the other side. They do some damage, but they have very limited range. So...
Crew, get ready. Stow loose gear. Move out.
So I'm gonna move these Panthers.
Standing by. Send command orders recognized. Standing by.
Start tearing up the base. That should be it. So you've seen all the unlocks. You've seen the cool troops. I mean, obviously it's not easy.
Excellent
The
shot.
only threat here is an IS-2, and if they just come barreling out at me like that, they're not in the front at all, because I have mines up, like I said, that will damage them. I have hidden troops just waiting to ambush them, so, you know, they're not supporting with infantry. I'm gonna put
Organized.
these
Good
guys
command.
uh,
Prepare yourself.
attack
Standing by.
tanks, because I've learned the hard way now that
Crew, stow loose gear. Move out.
IS-2 will come and they'll still shoot at something else.
Anti-tank infantry.
There's the anti-tank infantry. No need to bring that guy up.
Truppe ready.
Well, and as I'm sure you know, you can't bring these guys up until you get rid of these. Damn. Things here. Might be able to reach something at the edge of their stuff. Might be able to do some damage. Oh, there is anti-tank. Bounced.
Execute! Taking fire! Taking fire! Direct hit! Direct hit! Prepare yourself! Cut down the MG! Orders complete! Orders! Good hit! Group ready! Comply! Comply!
I'm just scared to have them all at AG in case one of those damn IS-2s comes pouring in, because I know that's what's bound to happen here. Yeah, they just said that here. Where?
Got the group killed! Relay orders!
Let's see the heavy.
Send orders! Infantry covered! Forward! Now shift east! Fire! Execute! Execute! Panzer! Under attack! Hit! Orders complete! Ready! Get moving!
Well, I think it's about there to see. Like I said, you cannot use your planes in here. That's a weakness too, because really, mortar trucks, I mean, they have decent range.
Enemy infantry eliminated!
But they're very easy to kill.
Push forward!
They just don't have range. And the same thing with this. This range and this thing is where's it at? Forward to fire. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty close. I mean, it's very weak. It has no camouflage ability or anything. They can easily kill it. We're calling in the battle group with all these. That's it. So that's an overview of this doctrine. They have, two others, obviously. It is set up very similar to Company of Heroes 1 and like Blitzkrieg, really. And from what I understand, one of the guys that's making this mod, or one of the creators, is actually from the old Blitzkrieg mod. So they did do some cool stuff that was more from the Europe at War mod from Company Heroes 1, like having to use supply trucks to get your guys that are forward resupplied, or else you have to supply at a headquarters area to get your different weapons and things like that. It's a little different with the Oberkommando West because the SS has their bases forward already, so you have more areas where you could, I guess, technically be able to upgrade your stuff without going all the way back to headquarters, without having to buy it, the truck. So to do it without having to buy the supply truck. But either way, it's outstanding. It's not just plane based. You do get some decent vehicles. You get the battle group, or the two, Panther Gs or whatever the hell, and you can build Panther As. No Tigers, no super. Yeah, the Ag Panther is pretty deadly in and of itself. But it's like any of the tank destroyers, very slow, can't turn. You get two Shermans, and you can't turn fast enough to keep up with them blowing by you, and they'll just come around and kill you. So I mean, tank destroyers are basically the way that was used here. You keep it in the back, far away, keep it camouflaged, let it hit something that's coming in to fight something else. I mean, it's really the way they work best. But yeah, I hope it helped somebody that was looking into the mod. And I know I did have a request to do this. I know I've rambled quite a bit, and it's probably not that entertaining. It's more fun to just download the damn mod yourself and test all this stuff. But you can see how cool it is. And when I do the other videos, you're going to see how different these doctrines really are. I was playing Spearhead with somebody recently, because I do like that game as well, or that mod. And they commented, because I asked about this mod, because I really fell in love with it, because of, for many reasons, but, and they felt that, oh, well, you get everything unlocked in this mod, there's not enough variation, and I completely disagreed. But if you're not playing it or haven't played it since it first came out, you wouldn't maybe know that. But so you'll see as I do these different doctrines how different they really are. Of course, you get a few base vehicles. You know, you're always going to get like your infantry, your Panzer IV that's made a little stubby, that's made to take out, you know, infantry in emplacements. Every doctrine's going to get that. Every doctrine's going to get, you know, a standard Panzer IV. You know, maybe it depends which version. Like the Panzer, when I do the Panzer one, you'll see you get like every version of it. You get like all kinds of tank options. And here you saw you got a few specialized troops that you only get here, and they're very specialized. I mean, which is cool too. These aren't jack of all trades troops. You can't do sandbags with all your troops. You can't dig fighting holes with all your troops or watchtowers. These guys are very specific in what they do, which I think sets it apart from other mods too. Yeah, it's kick-ass. So anyway, yeah, you should download it. It's right in the workshop. You download this, the win condition pack, and there's a skins pack too. And then also you can get it off Mod TV. So I don't have a direct link to it. I could. I'm pretty lazy. I probably won't put a link to it. But but yeah, get it and check it out for yourself. It's good stuff. Alright, thanks for watching. If you have any comments, throw them down there. And if there's anything else you'd like to see, I'll go ahead and put something else together. I hope this was helpful for somebody. Alright, thanks. Have a good one.